Hey everyone, today I'm going to be showing you the invisible deck. As you know, this is the tutorial and tips and some tricks that you can do with the invisible deck. As you know, I do not have my regular camera. I tend to go get fixed. It's going to take about 2 weeks. So I'll have this one for about 2 weeks. But anyway, I could still do some pretty good videos. So, here we go. Oh, in the past, part 3, I'm going to be having it on tomorrow. And I'll get on to my schedule for Monday and Friday from, at 3 o'clock. I need to get back on that schedule. But anyway, so this invisible deck is black. Got this off of Penguin Magic. Lots of people can't find a black invisible deck. I did. And I have so much respect for this trick. I never thought I would actually reveal it. But in this case, I have to. So here we go. So as you know, the invisible deck is set up with, on this side, it is all odd cards. You got the Jack, the 3, the 7, the King, the 9, the 5. All odd. And on this side, it is all even cards. The 2s, the 4, the 6, the 8, the 10, and the Queen, which count as 12. Now, what I suggest personally, as you can see, this is the secret to the invisible deck trick. Now, here's how I set up my invisible deck. On this side, I'll have a card that most people won't pick. So let me explain how this invisible deck works. So, for example, if you go through here, as you can see, jacks, each of these, there are 13 suits and 13 cards, okay, as you know. But the thing is that, so all it is 2 cards stuck together by a roughened fluid. Okay, and it's being stuck together, and that's what makes it move. You can get the invisible deck off of penguinmagic.com. That's where I get all of my invisible decks. I get them all off of Penguin Magic. All the time. I never make any invisible decks. I think it's just stupid. But I get them all off of Penguin Magic, and you can see the quality is beautiful. Beautiful, beautiful quality. It is sleek. It is wonderful, wonderful quality. Now, with the invisible deck, for example, the jacks are paired with 2s, because jacks are 11, plus 2 is 13. The 3s are paired, so each pair adds up to 13. 3 is paired with 10s, 7s is paired with 6s, 3s, 10. Kings are a little bit differently because they're 13 already, so they're just paired with other kings. 9s are paired with 4s, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. And now, this side, like I told you earlier, is all odd cards. Each last one is odd. Okay. Now, you don't want to shuffle the deck at all, or it will mess up the order of the cards. Okay. Now, as you can see, if I were to spread through here, they stay together because of the roughing fluid. But what you can also notice is that I keep now also diamonds pair with club, and heart pairs with spade. Now, what I do is I place on the top of the odd side, I place a card, actually on this side, the top of the even side, I place, for example, I place a high card, and I place a suit that most people will not pick. After about 6 years of doing the invisible deck trick, I noticed most people would pick an even card. So that means I'm taking out the odd side more often than not. So for example, let's take for example, say if their card was the 9 of diamonds. I subtract 9 from 13, giving me 4. And diamonds pairs with club. So I'm looking for the 4 club. And I take out the even side and I look for the 4 club. And what you want to do is push hard. So you want to push hard, harder. When you get to the 4, just lay your ring, your middle and ring finger on the bottom of this card, and you're just going to lightly push, very lightly push. That's going to separate them, and then push hard throughout the other cards, and then ask them to take it out, flip it over, and it's their card. So, I put a high number card up here, preferably a queen. Okay, preferably a queen. And I put a suit that most people will not pick. So as I told you, most people pick an even card. So at the top of the even side, I put an even card, which, well, that's kind of obvious. I don't know why I just said that. But you also have a diamond. I usually put on the top the queen of diamonds or the queen of club, or the not jack, or maybe another even high card, for example, an 8 or a 10. And I put that on there because if, for example, on the odd side, you have the 3 of hearts, maybe, and you flip over the deck, and they're gonna say, "Why? How did that just change?" So, here's what I suggest. I'll tell you why I have this here, the jack diamonds and the queen diamonds here. For example, say if you place the cards back into its box. Say you place them back in the box. And then you forget which side is which. So you forget that this is the odd side and this is the even. Maybe you just forget. You don't remember. Which is bound to happen sometimes. Maybe if you're performing the trick over and over and over again, it's going to happen sometime. So maybe you think that this is the even side. So maybe maybe their card was the 4, or maybe their card was the 5 of diamonds. Okay, maybe it's the 5 of diamonds. That means you're looking for the 8 of club, because if you do 13 minus 5, it equals 8. And the partner of diamonds is club, so 8 of club. And you think that this is the even side, but it's the odd. So right when you start seeing A, this is the odd side, not, so if I were to go through here, their 5 of diamonds would be face up, okay? And we want it face down. So, you open the pack and you say, while we start pulling it out, uh-oh, this is a jack. That means I need to flip over the cards or their card will be face up. Most people will not notice, will not remember the jack. They'll just remember the diamond, okay? So when you take out the cards, okay? You take out the cards, place them in your hand, and what you're going to do is hand off the box and simply flip over the pack as you hand off the box. So you have the box here, say, can you hold this for me? You do that very quickly, and they will not notice the change from the jack of diamonds to the queen of diamonds. So on the top, for example, if you have the 2 of spade you have in your hand and you flip, they will say, how the 2 of spade just changed into the jack of diamonds? Okay, that's what they're going to say. And you don't want that. So, again, what you want to do is have a high number card on this side and a high one on this side. Preferably the highest card you can go. For this side, it's the queen, and for this side, it's the jack. And then maybe thinking, what about the kings? Well, the kings, I have them on the odd side, close, and I have them red. So the red kings are very close to the top of the odd side. Okay, they're very close to the top of the odd side. So that every time I go through the pack and look for the selected card, I would always just see those kings staring at me as I go past them. So I remember in my mind, the red kings are on the odd side. Okay? I will just always remember it. I will always remember it. And the black kings on this side. Now, say if they do pick the king, say if they pick the king of hearts, let me put these back in the box. So say if they pick the king of hearts, you'll remember, okay, so the king of hearts is on the odd side. So that means I have to take out the even side. You take out the even side, and you say hearts, hearts. Heart is the partner of spade. So I'm looking for the king of spades. So I go through. Now as you can see, you can go through much faster through the cards because you know they're at the bottom. So you can go through much faster through the cards and just glide right over that king of spade. And then reveal it's the king of hearts. Okay? But, so that's really what I was trying to get out to you. So let me do one more review of what I'm talking about. You have high number card, the highest number card on this side. Where now this could be the jack of diamonds or even the jack of club. It doesn't matter. And on this side, it could be the queen of diamonds or the queen of club. And also, I try to have the aces preferably in the middle, as close as I can get in the middle. Because it's better, because I told you most people will pick an even card or an ace. So if you take out this side and they pick the ace of spade, it's just much more mysterious for the card to be directly in the middle of the invisible deck rather than the top one or second from the last. I mean, how often is somebody going to pick the 3 of club? Okay. So, that's what I suggest. High number card up here. Diamond or club. This side. High number card up here. Diamond or club. The kings are right here, pretty close to the top. Red kings on the odd side, and black kings on the even side. Now, you need to push very hard. You need to push hard, 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 hard. When you get to their card, loosen up your grip. Have the card, so this is the card you're trying to get away. Just lay these fingers here, push off very lightly, and then go through and reveal. Okay, so that's the invisible deck. Hope you guys enjoyed that. I'll be making another invisible deck tutorial and then part 3 of the pass. Thank you guys for watching this video. Thank you. Be sure to click the subscribe button below. Like this video and share it with your friends. Thank you guys. Bye-bye.